Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so we've started up SKSE, Skyrim. I'm just gonna hit continue and let this load while we're talking for a minute. That little error is gonna go away when I do my playthrough. It's being caused by something that we took out earlier on, so don't worry about it. You probably aren't even getting it. I think it was something that I did. Anyway, okay, here's how this is gonna work. I can't show you the guide at the moment because Skyrim gets very unhappy when you try to alt tab out of it and come back. It just doesn't work when it comes back. So I'm just gonna go to the bottom of the guide. We're gonna do the configuration. This is the last thing in the guide. Okay. Also, I can't scroll my guide, so I'm going to have to come in and out of Skyrim multiple times, but I'll cut all that out. You guys don't have to watch me do that. Except we're just about starting up. There we go. And we should not be getting any errors. Very nice. Very nice. And we're sitting at 52. Oh, now it's dropped. 21, 24. I'm just watching the frames for a second. I'm gonna have to look into why it's doing that. It really should be faster than that. There's no reason for it to be that slow. Anyway, okay. You can complain about that enough times. Alright, so this should be, actually guys, the last of the Skyrim modding episodes, other than our custom stuff that I'm going to do afterwards, which I'll do next week. Or start next week. I don't know if I'll finish it. But for right now, we want to finish up the guide. So let's hit escape, and I'm going to go to mod configuration. And we'll start at the top, a matter of time. Let's pop this open. We'll go into the general panel. And we're going to set show moon phases and show seasons on. And that's good. Then we're going to go to the display. And we're going to set symbol 1, scale 60%. So let's drop it to 60. Right there. We'll set the horizontal anchor to right. Horizontal offset to negative 50. Ooh, that changes quite a bit, doesn't it? I'll change it manually? No, we can do this though. Set. We're going to set the vertical offset to 0. 0 will be this way. And that looks good. That's symbol 1. Okay, so the in-game clock. We're going to set the scale to 70%. Get it close. We're going to set the horizontal anchor to right. We're going to set the horizontal offset to minus 45. And we're going to set the vertical offset to 38. And that's if we could just type these numbers in, isn't it? Okay. And then the in-game date section. There we go. That's this one right here. We're going to set the scale to 70%. Down here. We're going to set horizontal anchor to right. We're going to set the horizontal offset to minus 45. So set. We're going to set the vertical offset to 47. And there you go. That's all we need. Everything else is fine. Controls. Sure. So I think we're good. So we'll tab out of here. Let's see what that looks like, just for fun. So you see all of our stuff's up at the top. Kind of at the top right, other than the left where it was. It's scaled down a bit. Got some dots. I think that's the, what is that? The seasons? Must be the seasons. I don't know. I don't know how to read that thing. Okay. Let's go to escape again. We'll go to mod configuration. We're going to go to auto unequip ammo. And we're going to say configuration panel. And here's where we're going to start features. Use equip sets. Enabled. Follower add-on. Enabled. And the rest of it we're going to leave alone. So there you go. Okay, guys. Let's save this. All right. So continuing on. The next one on our list is bathing in Skyrim. So let's go to bathing in Skyrim, and we'll go to the settings panel. And we'll say hotkey selection, check status B. Check status. Hotkey selection, check status B. There we go. Player animations panel. So we're going to go bathing. Set this to 3 mixed. Okay. We'll set showering to stand. These all come from FNIS. We're not messing with soap effect. So let's see. The rest of this is good. Undress before bathing. So we're enabling extended section. Yes. Okay. So we're enabling 44. Now let's see, the easiest thing to do is just enable them all, and then we'll turn off the ones that we're not supposed to have on. There's just a couple that we need to turn off. Okay, so the ones we need to turn off are 45 and 54. So no left leg. And no neck. And that's the reason for that is there's a conflict between this and dual sheath redux, so you got to turn those off. Otherwise, you'll end up with your shield stuck to your back. So the rest of it stays. So we're good there. Okay, guys. So I think we've done player animations. We're good here. So let's go to NPC animations. We're going to set this all to the same values. So we'll go bathing stand, showering stand. Whoops. No, not bathing stand. What am I talking about? Bathing mixed. That's what we want. And then everything else the same here. And all this same deal here. We'll turn all these on. And we're going to turn off 45 and 54. 45 and 54, same thing. And there you go. Everything else is fine. So we're good there. So let's tab out of that. Right on. All right, next. Okay, better fast travel. So settings. Additional options, no weight limit enabled. we're going to turn that on. So if you're getting on ships and carriages, it just means there's no weight limit. It's not going to tell you you can't go, which makes sense. Okay, so that's good. Let's skip out of that. We're on better vampires, I think. All right, yes, but why do we not have anything here? Better vampires. Come on, better vampires. What are you doing? Okay, let's tab out of this. And let's escape. Mod configuration. Better vampires. There we go. That one's back. I guess we had to let it reset itself. Alright. So we're going to go to general options. Alright, we got to change some of this stuff. Okay guys, general options. Stage progressing. We want reverse progression. Stage hated. There it is. Stage 4 hated. Feeding animation section. Here we go. Bedroll. Feeding animation. Extract blood potions. Extract blood. Night Vampire Vision Strength section. Night Vampire Vision Strength. We're going to change this to 0.7. Sun damage section. Sun damage. Sleep damage. Specialized sun damage section. Exempt at stage 1. Okay, turned victim skill section. Victim keeps own skills. Miscellaneous panel. Gameplay. Let's see that. Alright, there's a bunch. Okay, gameplay, sure. Mortal Masks makes visual changes. Mortal's Mask makes visual changes. Where's this? There it is. Turn this on. Alright, there you go. We're good. So we'll tab out of there. Okay, we're on to BFS Effects. Options. Player percentages section. Normal. So BFS. What is this? Better. I have no idea. Okay, we'll just change. We'll do what they say. We're going to change this to 20%. NPC percentages section. 20%. Very good. MISC options section. Cook meat. Disable. I'm not entirely sure I understand. If I remember what BFS is, I'll have to look it up. But we'll just go ahead and go with it. Okay, I'm going to exit out, just to let everything reset. And then we'll escape, go back in, mod configuration. Let's just make sure everything's set the way it's supposed to be. Probably ought to save at some point. Okay, we're on to Blocksteal Redux. So we'll activate. Load basket, enable. Load basket comes from the text. Yes, that's why I pushed the button. Yes. Okay. Okay, sure. I guess it worked. I don't know. We'll tab out of there. Actually, I'm going to save the game here, guys. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to escape, get out into the world, make sure everything's configured. Then escape and we'll save. Just so we don't have to go back and do all that stuff again. I pulled out my tablet so I don't have to keep going back out of the game to get stuff going, in case you guys are wondering. Okay. Which is what I should have set up in the first place. If I'd been thinking, I would have. Alright, everything else can stay, so we're on Complete Alchemy. This is the next one we want to do. We're going to go to the Harvest panel, to the Water section, there it is, and we're going to say Craft Water disabled. Sure, seems to be. Get water from wells disabled. I guess we can't get water from wells. That seems mean. Why can't we get water from wells? Okay, Mist panel. Sleep options. Sleep options. Rest bonus for rested bonus for werewolves enabled. Very nice. Okay. We'll tab out of there. Complete crafting is the next one we want to do. So crafting options panel, this one. Additional items. Artifact replicas, enabled. Matching set circuits, enabled. Leveled item sections, auto upgrade, enabled. Runs the upgrade level, okay, sure. I don't know what that means, but okay. Learning and XP, smithing experience section, tanning rack. We're going to change this to 0.5. Smelter, we're going to change this to 0.5. I guess that means you only get half as much experience from using the smelter. We're not going to get any experience from using mines. Okay, there you go. Learn to craft. Learning points required to craft, 200. Very nice. Mining and materials. Mining presets. Faster mining. Thank you. Enable mods panel. Display crafting recipes section. Jewel craft enabled. Bandoliers, bags, and pouches enabled. Yes, I wish to continue. Cloaks of Skyrim enabled. Yes, I wish to do that. Jesus swords enabled. Yes, I wish to do that. Winter is coming enabled. Okay. Distribution will be enabled automatically. Okay. These are supposed to be. So we're supposed to distribute and list Jewelcraft as well. So we'll turn that on. Okie dokie, we're good there. So we're going to start on convenient horses. Main panel. Bound keys sections. Consolidate, talk, loot, harvest. Consolidate, talk, loot, harvest. Turn that on. Talk, loot key. Z. Horse inventory key. O. Follow toggle key. C. And we're supposed to change the auto run key to something else in the game options. Sure. We'll do that in a minute. Okay, horse inventory section. Horses panel, horse inventory section. Inventory access mode local. Followers panel. Followers horses enabled. I think. Auto loot panel. Auto loot mode disabled. And we're good there. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to double check. Oh. Hitting that thing again. So let's back out. Let everything reset itself to escape. Go to mod configuration again. Make sure everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let's see. Yep. Looks good. Okay. Deadly Dragons is our next one. Dragons panel, presets, difficulty expert. Oh gosh. Okay. Don't know that I love that. Dragons are perfectly difficult enough as they are, but alright. We'll tab out of that. Dual wield parrying is the next one I want to play with. Block key, M3, mouse 3, scroll wheel, push button. That's the reason why I use it for. Let's see. I hate using that middle mouse button. Let me use that one. So I've mapped it to my M5, which is a side button on my mouse. They want you to map it to the middle mouse wheel push. I hate using that thing. I absolutely despise it. I just remap it to something else whenever anyone tells me to use it. So, but if you guys like it, by all means. But I'm going to switch it to M5. Okay. So we'll tab out of that. Make sure you tab out of that thing. Do not escape out of stuff, guys. Otherwise, you'll lose your changes. All right, EFF is the next one. All right, features panel. Stealth invisibility disabled. Settings panel. Max followers. 3. I set this to 3. Spacing section. Space between followers. Change this to 120. The panel. Dimension section, Y coordinate 70. Okay, I think that just changes the spacing between the panel or the followers. So okay, we're good. We'll tab out of that. So the next one we want is extended UI. Console section. Full screen enabled. Stats menu section. 16.9 I believe is right. I think we're at 16.9. Can't remember. Hide legendary. You got to set this to your screen resolution. And mine is. Let's see. Mine is 1080 by something. Yeah. Okay. Hide legendary UI elements. Show attribute modifiers and show skill modifiers. Enable all that stuff. I'll tab out of that. Face to face. So the options section, we're just going to turn tracking on to tracking. I'll tab out of that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and break into the world, let everybody configure themselves, just make sure that everything's okay. And escape and we'll save here. Again, so we don't have to redo those changes, just in case something goes wrong. Alright, escape to go back into mod configuration again. And we're going to go on to, let's see, what did we just do? Face to face? Yes, we just did face to face. We're going to go out to Frostfall. So, overview panel. We're going to change Frostfall to be enabled. So, exit menu with request to complete, open the menu again. Okay, so we've got to exit out of the menu. Okay, so there's all this stuff. Just waiting for the quest to complete. There we go. Alright. Oops, let's drop back into the menu again. Back to Frostfall again, because we're going to set up some stuff. And we're going to go to the gameplay panel, and we're going to say disable fast travel. On. There's no fast travel. Okay. Disable waiting while outdoors. We're also going to disable waiting while outdoors. Okay. Interface and notifications. Screen aspect ratio. Boy, this is something that I probably need to know. 16:9. Okay. Looks good. Okay, so I'll tab out. I'll tab out. I'll tab out again. Just because it's asked me twice now, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. I'm gonna go double check to see what my screen aspect ratio is. Okay, guys. Because it's not the menus have now asked me twice now what my aspect ratio is. I went and double checked it. It is 16:9. I'm running at 1920 by 1080, which is a 16:9 aspect ratio. So yes, we're good there. So make sure you set yours to whatever your resolution is. And it's easy enough to do. Get your resolution. In my case, 1920 by 1080. Divide one by the other, which ends up, in my case, being 1.78 or something like that. And then you got to figure out which of these corresponds. 16 divided by 9 is also 1.7, so that's correct for me. But if yours is 4.43 or 1610, then that's what you select. Okay. Okay. So we're good there. What are we on next? We're on Immersive Creatures. Let's go down to Immersive Creatures. And we're going to the General panel. In the General section, we're going to set Version Preset to Purist. Okay. And there you go. That's all we need to do there. So we'll tab out of that. Again, make sure you're hitting tab and not escape. If you hit escape, you're going to lose your changes. That's, you know, it's easy to forget. Immersive HUD. Now I'm going to make a change to this if he doesn't. But let's figure it out. Okay, activation. Compass activation section. Yeah, this is the one. Actually. Key press toggles enabled. That's the one I want. That's the one I wanted, actually, to change. So it's the X key, and it's going to toggle the map. That's the way I want to do it. So the options panel, which is here, enable fast fade of magic, and enable fast fade of stamina. Turn those on. The rest of it we'll leave alone. So we'll tab out of there. Okay, iNeed. Food, water, and sleep. Okay, basics panel. Player section, we're going to enable eat drink animations enabled. Okay, the advanced panel. NPC section. Follower needs default. Boy, that's too many key presses for that. Followers purchase food enabled. Horse needs enabled. Gameplay section. Cannibalism enabled. Ooh, gross. Difficulty panel. World section. Food removal. Both. Not really sure what that means. Okay, whatever. Food spoilage. Words. Sure, I don't know what that means either. Gameplay section. Gameplay section. Increase food weight value. There it is. Oh, death enabled. That's what we're after. Food drink section. Increase food weight disabled. Okay. Everything else is fine. Alcohol dehydrates. Technically, that should be on, but okay, we didn't turn it on. So notifications panel. Widget section. Alpha color based style. Okay. Alpha means it's going to fade in. Track diseases enabled. Track diseases enabled. Turn that on. Okay. Should be good. Should be good. We'll turn that off. Next we're going to Inns and Taverns. This one right here. Next one down. Oh, it's not coming up. Okay. Let's pop out. Back into the world. Let's let everything set itself. Now we'll hit escape, go back into mod configuration again. So we're going to Inns and Taverns. There we go. Configuration panel, options, enhanced mode enabled. We'll turn that on. That's all we need to do here. So we're going to Minty Lighting now. Minty Lightning is what I should say. Going to the miscellaneous panel. Miscellaneous section of the miscellaneous panel. Legacy config menu. Enabled. Gotta turn that on. Which somehow means that that's actually disabled according to the guide. I don't know why that is, but okay. We'll assume he knows what he's talking about. Alright, Sky UI. Here we go. Down to Sky UI. There we are. General panel. Item list section. Font size small. Category icon theme Celtic. Advanced panel. SWF version checking. Map menu disabled. We disabled this so that that map error would stop coming up when we were doing this. This is what you got to disable if you're getting that map error. Okay, so tab out of that. All right, we're on Trade and Barter. So we're getting there. In fact, we're close to the end, I think. So barter rates. Start mod. Click. Exit menu, then wait 10 seconds. Okay. Exit menu. Give it about 10 seconds. I don't know if we're going to get a notification or not. In 10 seconds yet? Alright, I guess we're not getting a notification. Alright, let's go back into our mod configuration again. Let's see if it's started up. Trade and barter. Seems to be working. Alright, that's all we have to do here. Nothing else to do. Alright, let's go to VioLens. Okay, we want the melee and ranged panels. Camera view, third person last. Okay, same thing for ranged. Oh. Nope, sorry, not the same thing for ranged. Leave that alone. Last enemy restriction, disabled. Player kill move immunity, enabled. Guess we don't like that. The ranged section, camera view projectiles. Last enemy restriction, disabled. Stealth and triggers panel. So that was melee and ranged, right? Yeah. Stealth and triggers. Triggers section, left attacks enabled. Alt werewolf attacks enabled. Very good. And we can tab out of this. Alright, we're going to Wearable Lanterns. General panel, lantern position, worn front right. Okay, thank you. Fuel settings section. Fuel settings. Travel paper lanterns use oil. Bug lanterns use pollen. Use flowers is what it says here. Okay. Hotkey section. Toggle lantern G. Okay. G. Interface panel. Interface. There's no interface panel. What are you talking about? This is different than what I've got here. Okay, meters. General section, meter layout, bottom right edge. Bottom right. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Would you just do it, please? Meter height. There's no meter height. So, okay. Right. This is different than what I have. But I think we've got it. Sure. I mean, I can't turn this off. Well, whatever. Okay. I think we're good. Basically, we want it on the bottom right, so that's the deal. Okay, wet and cold. Ashes survival, player section, watery eyes enabled. So if you're going through the ashes, then you're gonna have a hard time seeing. This is all good. Okay. And then the last one we have to do is XPMSE. So styles panel. Style ramp. So this is the I think this is this is a skeleton thing, I think. Style randomizer all enabled. Sword style left. Sword style left. Player sword on back. Dagger style left. Dagger on back hip. Okay. Bow style section. Bow style. Where's the bow? For player. Frostfall bow. Quiver style section for the player. Frostfall quiver XP32. And the bolt style section for the player. Left hip bolt quiver. There you go. Everything else we leave alone. Tab out of that. Tab out of that. Tab out of that. We'll give it a second. And I'll hit escape. Save. Save. Okay, guys. There you go. Now if we had a dagger, it would end up on her back hip. If we had a second sword, it would end up on her back. What if we can do that? We could find a sword. That'd be kind of cool, isn't it? Let's just see if we can. Real quick. Just for fun. Just to make sure that's working. Let's use sword. Okay, come here, you.
Now ain't this a surprise?
You got a little bit of lag there. Let's see. Got a sword? No, you got a mace. I want a mace, I want a sword. Yeah, let's take the mace. What the heck? Oh, this is different now. Okay. Let's put the mace in our other hand. Let's make sure that blocking thing is working. Yep, it works fine. Cool. So the compass thing's working. Let's see. If I sheath your weapons, please. Alright, seems kind of default. Let's go find a sword. Let's watch that trap. I want a sword, I want a sword. Give me a sword.
You worried someone will wander in here? The entrance isn't exactly hidden. Over here!
Come here, fools. He's got a sword, but it's a two-handed sword.
You won't get the best of me! Lucky!
Where'd you go? That's right. Park it. I suppose you have a sword, huh? Book of Bandits. He's got an iron greatsword, but that's a two-handed sword. I don't want a two-handed sword. He does have iron armor, though. Whoops. Let's see, armor. Yeah, now we're all badass. Check us out. Alright. Again, let's go see if we can find a sword. I don't know if we're going to find one or not. Where are we going? This is the wrong direction. Crying out loud. I would like to find a sword, please.
Thought we had a guard post there. Did? Your eyes peeled. Don't think we're alone.
Why is there a bar of us?
Someone there?
No, nobody's here.
Over here! That's the best you can do!
That's right. Again, we got an iron greatsword. A steel greatsword. I don't really want a greatsword. Let's see. Put on our helmet. Get some better armor. Alright, I kind of like playing in third-person mode, although combat's easier in first-person mode. I'm completely warm. Yay!
Is someone there?
No, nobody's here.
You won't leave Skyrim alive!
Are you still alive? I thought you were dead. This is what happens when I can't see. Yeah. Unfortunately. There's swords in here. These are great swords again. I don't want a great sword. I want a regular sword. Do you guys not have any regular swords? Seriously. Oh, here's a dagger. Alright, let's take that. Alright, let's check that out. Which one's in my right hand? The iron war axe. Okay, so we got a dagger. Let's sheath him. Yep, look at that. It's on her back. How cool is that? That's pretty cool, if you ask me. It's amazing that I cannot find a single sword in this entire room. Alright, first person. What was what? It was nothing. You see nothing. You're a fool. There's somebody else over here? Yeah, bandit archer. There's another dagger. Come on then. Ooh. Dang. Check me out. Alright. What have you got? Nothing useful. Steel war axe. I mean, amazingly, no one has a sword. Regular old one-handed sword. That's really what I'm after here. Let's see, if I remember right, there is a chest down here somewhere. Some money. Uh-oh. So let's see, what's my status key? I can't remember. B? I'm 27% dirty. No, that's the dirt thing. Yeah, there's the passage I want to be down, but fine, I'll just jump. Oh, come on. Seriously, open the lock. Crying out loud. Alright. Clearly, we're gonna have to go buy a sword. They're not going to give me one. Well, guys, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I mean, I know I'm screwing around, and this has already been a long episode. The dagger thing worked. I'm sure the sword thing will work just fine. Unless we happen to find a sword up here, I'm just going to head out. Let's see. Where's the C? Oh, yeah. We were supposed to remap the C key, weren't we? There we go. Go to settings. Gameplay. Let's see. How do we do that? Oh, controls. Let's see. Auto run. We'll change this to something else. I don't know. Something that's not already being used. Maybe the 0 key on the keypad? Sure. Yeah, looks good. Okay, save. Okay, guys. I think we're good. Everything looks fine. I can't remember what all the buttons were. Let's see. No. This is inventory. What did we say the G key was? I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. Anyway, okay. We'll have to get familiar with the controls when we get into the actual gameplay. So that's it, gang. We're done. That is the end of the guide. So, as I said before, for those of you who are just wanting to play Skyrim Legendary Edition version of Skyrim. We're done. You are finished. Let's see if we can bathe here. Let's see, what's the command for bathing? I don't remember. How do we bathe? Escape. Escape? That doesn't seem right. How do we bathe? The water is cool and refreshing. Okay. So, yes. So are we bathed? No? How do I bathe? That seems wrong. Hey, why are we going downstream? Yeah, it seems like you gotta set a hotkey for bathing, doesn't it? But, alright, whatever. Anyway, I'm screwing around. We'll deal with these kind of intricacies when we get back to the Let's Play later on. For those of you that are stopping here, thanks a lot. It's been a lot of fun. You should have a pretty complete and stable Skyrim game now. For those of you that want to go on, that want to continue on with me, I'm going to install 2 more mods, and I'm going to do this starting next week. We're going to install Sky Complete, which is a completionist mod, which will tell us where we've been, what things we found, that kind of stuff. Kind of gives us a checklist, really. The other one we're going to install is Legacy of the Dragonborn, which is a museum mod, which is a place to display all the stuff that you find, basically all the important stuff. So yeah, it should be fun. So yeah, we'll get on that next week. So for those of you continuing on with me, we'll see you in the next one. But until then, let's quit out of here. Okay guys, we'll stop here. For those of you continuing on next week, I will see you next week. For those of you who are stopping at this point, thanks a lot. It's been a lot of fun. Okay, so that's it. I'll see you next time.